Bienvenidos a la rueda de prensa. En breve comenzaremos con las preguntas. Se ha acabado el tiempo, gracias a todo el mundo.
Substantial league fare on the menu and a meeting of two intriguing sides. Who's to say who'll come out on top of this one? But that is all part of the fun of being a football fan. It's Sevilla. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Really looking forward to this one as Sevilla begin the game. So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Jamal Musiala in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. Conor McGregor. Decent idea. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele on the ball. Oh, this is looking promising. High quality defending. Conor McGregor. Now options are plenty. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. It's one thing for a player to be declared fit, but is he really match fit? Well, in this case, the manager, Stuart, has given him the vote of confidence.
Well, I should know all about lengthy injuries. I just hope he's worked hard enough while he's been out, because if he hasn't, he could struggle for fitness today.
Must be! And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Playing it in, struggling to get it away. Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
One 1-0 then. Jordan Teze. Adem Zorgan. Reads it nicely. Well, really didn't look all that confident with regard to the finish.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper in the end, but that's a big opportunity missed.
Callum McGregor. Oh, good vision. And they find a gap in the defence. Opportunity to deliver the cross. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Plenty of support here. Opportunity to level it. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. Federico Valverde. Now with Bellingham. And a very good challenge. Ejuke. Marcao has it. Miranda. Chidera Ejuke. Well, we saw what he was trying.
Yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
Bellingham. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Alexander-Arnold. Jude Bellingham. And there it is, the half-time whistle, bringing to an end the first half here in Seville. In all honesty, it has been a struggle for Jamal Musiala to produce his best football.
Yeah, you're right. He's looked a bit lethargic today. I'd like to see him demanding the ball more, working the defenders harder, and unless he does that, I can't see him affecting the scoreline here.
So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Schlotterbeck. Really well played pass.
Oh, picks out the pass so well there.
Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, there's been a lot of chatter on the internet about Wolves. They have their new signing. It's finally gone through.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Jordan Teze. Miranda. Here's McGregor. Ejuke. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Sevilla against Levante.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Magnificent challenge to win it back. Dembele. Quick break could be on. That's a good-looking ball. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and it's a really good bit of play. They counter-attack with such pace, and it's an excellent finish as well. That's a brilliant goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Teze. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. Adam Zorgan. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Mbappe. He has time to play it over. Can he do it? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Chidera Ejuke. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Lovely ball. And a fine cross. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Salah. Danger building. And an opening. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Tanguy Nianzou. Miranda. Marcao has it. Jordan Teze. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Mbappe. Trying to tee it up. Cross blocked. Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. And they're making a change. There's the delivery. And the attack fizzling out. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Miranda. Vargas. Jordan Teze. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Yeah, it was a good result. They played well and they're now up and running. That's just what they wanted.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Antes de nada, me gustaría darle las gracias por molestarse en responder estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por...
Agradecemos su paciencia. Las preguntas darán comienzo en breve. Se ha acabado el tiempo, gracias.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Corner kick played in. Clearance needed to be better. It's a neat move. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Vinicius Junior. And now Rodrigo. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Well, not the best clearance. Promising position, this. To put them ahead. Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Sevilla. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, they were so clinical in front of goal, weren't they? But what I liked was seeing how disappointed they were to concede that goal. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Can they forge ahead? Can they do it? Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. This will be a Real Sociedad throw. Munoz. Herrera. Chalobah. Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality.
He's got to tuck this away.
And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Good bit of closing down. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe with it. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Well, that throw-in didn't go to plan.
Yeah, not the best one you'll ever see.
Barrenechea. Plenty of support here. Well, showing good patience. Fine pass. Well, getting in the way. Superb save.
Well, close to taking the lead there, but Real Sociedad are playing well at the moment. They were only denied by a brilliant save by the goalkeeper.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. Vital intervention. Determined defending. And they know they need to stop him. Dembele! And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, as the replay shows us, Vinicius Junior's pass is inch perfect, but then there's still plenty to do afterwards. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. That's a lovely goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Munoz. Barrenechea. Munoz. In possession, Mendes here. Munoz. Well, this could really help the cause. Will he play it in? And there's the feed into the box. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is. Trying to pick out a teammate. Can he finish? That is that for the first half here. And Ousmane Dembélé, very hard to contain in the first half. No surprise there. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Munoz. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Delivering it into the box. Bellingham. Well, considerable transfer speculation in recent times, and now, Stuart, it has emerged that United have got their man.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him.
Oh, big opportunity! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Nil here, and the ball is moving again. Munoz. Zubeldia on the ball. Barrenechea. Well, they're holding firm, and the fans can already taste what would be a special triumph.
Yeah, this would be a massive result for them, particularly the manager.
Bryce Mendes. And he's in. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Chalobah. Ángel Herrera. Munoz. More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Mallorca. Teammates available, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Herrera. Chalobah. Ángel Herrera. Trevoh Chalobah. In possession, Mendes here. Herrera. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Sociedad facing Sevilla. Chalobah. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Zubeldia. Chalobah. Balogun. Herrera. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Well, that one has promise. Plenty of support here. Ready to break, perhaps? Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Chalobah. And just 5 minutes remaining. Zubeldia. Ayen Munoz. Yangel Herrera. In possession, Mendes here. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Dembele. Now Eder Militao. Real using width to good effect. Played towards the near post, but keeper's ball. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
It's another good display by them. On the evidence of the first couple of matches, they look a very good team.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
breves instantes comenzarán las preguntas. Gracias por su paciencia. Esa ha sido la última pregunta.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Musiala and teammates around him. Federico Valverde. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Takuma Asano. Samuel Costa. Darder. It's with Asano. Seemingly no one can stop him. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Mbappe. Nico Schlotterbeck. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Lato. Now with Bellingham. Did well to win the ball back. Might take the lead. Textbook defending inside the box. Federico Valverde. Might lead to a chance. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Joe Bellingham. Well, the cross could help them. Real losing possession. Edmond Tapsoba. Asano. It's with Sergi Darder. Tapsoba. Edmond Tapsoba. It's with Asano. Costa. Darder. Samuel Costa. It's with Sergi Darder. It's with Asano. Costa. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller.
All very good, but they need that killer pass now.
The ball back with Real now. Rodrigo. Fancies it. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Asano. Samuel Costa. It's with Asano. Costa. Well, there we have it. The half-time whistle here in Mallorca. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front.
He's usually so clever around the edge of the box, but today he just hasn't shown that. As the touch map shows us, he hasn't had enough touches in those key areas.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Darder. Here's Valverde. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Attacking possibilities for Real. Federico Valverde. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to be...
Can he score? And up for grabs off the keeper. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
He did everything right there by shooting across the keeper. Mind you, it's a good follow-up.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Takuma Asano. Costa. It's with Asano. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? It is to be a throw-in. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Bellingham. Decent position. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Duro. It's with Sergi Darder. Intelligent ball. Darder. Promising position, this. Oh, big moment. Oh, that was a marvellous save. Well, the keeper has had little to do until now.
He's not had much to do, but he's stayed focused.
Jude Bellingham. Openda. Here's Valverde. And the shot. Well, still danger. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target.
Well, Real Madrid are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
Sunderland fans have been turning their attention to the transfer market. Well, now they'll be happy because the business has been concluded.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Oh, tremendous vision. Good piece of defending.
Well, that's the way to avert the danger. That was a great clearance.
Asano. He has teammates around him. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. It's going to be a double substitution. Did well to win it back. Well, it could be on for him here. Excellent block. So a throw in for Real Madrid. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Taken short. The delivery from Dembele. Oh, a twitchy clearance. And it's all rather fizzled out. Now what can they do from here? Dembele's in the centre. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping. He knew he had to get the touch on it. Let's see about the delivery. Now he must get it out of there. That's really good and effective physical play.
Just used his strength there.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it's another good display, and I have to say a well-deserved win. They look a really strong side at the moment. They just need to keep it going now.
Well, a standout performance it absolutely was from Ousmane Dembele. He turned on the style yet again, Stuart.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
En primer lugar, querría agradecerle su tiempo para contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
The important first step in what this new manager hopes will be a journey to remember. Will it be the beginning of something special, or will the weight of the moment overwhelm him? We're about to find out live on EA TV. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Jamal Musiala in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Can he finish it here, Derek?
Bellingham! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, a new era begins with a new manager in charge, and it's always interesting to see how that goes. One thing we can say without any fear of contradiction is that you don't get an awful lot of time in football nowadays.
No, you certainly don't. But when a new manager comes in, they come in with new ideas, and that can take time for players to adjust to. They need to start well here, just for everyone to believe in what he's doing.
Just the challenge that was required. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not as accurate as it could have been.
That was a poor bit of play.
Aymar Oroz. A good vision there. Trying to tee it up. Moncayola. Oh, surely! Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Vinicius Junior. Thoughtful play. Vinicius. Oh, surely this time. The verdict is offside here. Rodrigo. Will it open up? Surely! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Oros. The ball with Lucas Toro. And a timely intervention. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Oros. Catena. Lucas Toro. And he read it well. Jude Bellingham. Oh, great vision. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. He has teammates around him. Intercepting it intelligently. And there it is, a chance. And there it is, another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, we can take another look now. It's wonderful interplay between the two of them to start the move. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
He's usually so clever around the edge of the box, but today he just hasn't shown that. As the touch map shows us, he hasn't had enough touches in those key areas.
And away they go again into the second half. Oros. The ball with Lucas Toro. Moncayola. And he got to it fairly easily. Well, I know Fulham fans have been very interested in the transfer market in recent days. Well, now they're going to be very happy because that transfer has gone through.
Yeah, that price I think is
Now,
valuable.
hold on, Stuart. They're in here. And offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Toro. Aymar Oros. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Osasuna facing Sevilla. Plenty of support here. Maybe the ideal pass. Very effective pass. Must be. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he put it away? And the keeper taking care of the situation. Toro. Can they set up a chance? Oh, it might be. Opportunity. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Moncayola showing good defensive judgment. Ikoma Lois Openda. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Vinicius! A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Aymar Oros. Could be troublesome. Moncayola. And regaining control of the ball. Is it going to be? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Openda. Pedro Neto. Timed it pretty well. Decent contact, but not the required direction. Moncayola. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Aymar Oroz. Catena. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, we know Vinicius Junior stands for excellence. When he's on his game, he can be devilishly difficult to stop, and that was the case here.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Gracias por su atención y por tomarse su tiempo en contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now. That's all we have time for now.
The start of a new Champions League season for these two sides, and it's nothing to be sniffed at. A highly significant occasion. Who will come out on top? A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Could cross it in here. And the starting 11 for Galatasaray.
Well, 3-5-2 is a good system only if you have top-class wing-backs, because they have such a key role. They have to cover the whole length of the...
Oh, chance! And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, if Galatasaray carry on like this, it's only a matter of time before they get the opening goal. They were denied by a brilliant save there.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Torreira to take the lead. And taking it without any trouble at all. Well, the nerves are perhaps jangling a bit more than usual because it's his debut for the club here.
Well, I think it's a good signing. You'll sit deep, you'll break up the play, and then start the counter-attacks. I'm expecting big things from him today.
And that's expert defending.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Right, we need to get an update from Alex Scott because I believe there's been a goal. Oh, could finish. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Davinson Sanchez. Well, apologies to Alex for having to cut her off when we did. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Valverde. Jude Bellingham. Nicely timed tackle. Yilmaz. And now with Osimhen, and passing it well. Yilmaz. Could be dangerous. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Alexander-Arnold. Good passage of play. Mbappe in the centre. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Osimhen. Now with Sara. Opportunity, and a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Valverde. Rodrigo. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Crossing possibilities. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Teammates available. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Osimhen. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And I'm sure Ousmane Dembele will admit that he's been well below his best today, Stuart.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Davinson Sanchez. Singo. On the ball, Cullen. Abdulkarim Bardakci. Now with Sara. Torreira. It's a neat move. Could be threatening. Can he? And that's handled without any trouble at all. Now, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Options in the centre. Gets his glove on it. And holds on to it confidently. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And Dembele's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Wilfried Singo. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Yilmaz. Maybe dangerous here, and he's through here. Oh, still up for grabs. And the move breaks down. Valverde. Well, he's certainly not alone. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's another goal for Real Betis. They're now behind by 1 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. And Bellingham. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Valverde. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid against Real Betis. This could be the equaliser. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. So the ball is running again at 2-2. Cullen. Singo. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Agun. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Promising possession, this. It's there for him. Oh, that's great defending. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, no damage done. Might lead to a chance. Victor Osimhen. And space to cross it. And a significant block following that cross. Can they forge ahead? Well, read that magnificently. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they have to settle for a point each. At least both sides are on the board, Stuart.
Well, it was a fairly even contest, but they now have to focus on getting 3 points in their next game. Otherwise, they'll be putting themselves under pressure in the latter stages.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what a brilliant display that was. He was so clinical in front of goal. Unfortunately, the rest of the team couldn't match his quality, could they?
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Well, with the record they've built against this team, the manager certainly looks calm and confident.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Pablo Fornals with it. Jude Bellingham. Can they set up a chance? Musiala. And thwarted there following the cross. Llorente. Pablo Fornals with it. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. It's with Diego Llorente. Ezalzouli. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Dembele with the cross. And he's in an offside position. Gusto. Anthony. Lo Celso. Ezalzouli. Giovanni Lo Celso. An effective challenge. Well, a really good run. Musiala. Good looking pass.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Schlotterbeck. What can Real do from this position? Dembele. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal. Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again.
Giovanni Lo Celso. Malo Gusto. Anthony. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
Rodrigo. Here's Valverde. Jamal Musiala. Moving the ball nicely. And cut out nicely. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Well, there it is, half-time, and that closes the book on the first half here at the Estadio Benito Villamarín. Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a threat he's been, not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Gusto. And support available. And credit due, a good intervention. Courtois. Now Eder Militao. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Betis facing Sevilla. Eder Militao. And Bellingham. Federico Valverde. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? And look at this! Couldn't grab hold of it. That's a good-looking pass. And Valverde. Opportunity here. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. Oh, useful ball. Fine build-up play.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Dembele. Neto. And possibilities here. And Bellingham. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Anthony. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid against Alaves. Valverde. Dembele on the ball. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Trying to find a way through. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Dembele. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, not very clever defending. Maybe dangerous here. Chance to finish. Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
So a personnel change then. And he's fired over the corner. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Bellingham. And Valverde. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Promising possession, this. Trying to plot a route. Oh, great defending. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Fornals. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, Vinicius Junior, always capable of being a game changer, and was in fine form out there on the pitch today.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.
It is an intriguing league meeting that promises to be highly entertaining. Two teams with plenty of quality in their ranks about to go at it. And who's to say which side will come out on top? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. A potentially absorbing contest as Real Madrid get things going. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Jamal Musiala in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Now delivering that deep cross. Here's the Alaves starting lineup.
Well, same formation and a similar game plan, so it could be decided by which set of wing-backs get the upper hand. They're going to be the key battles today.
Oh, might be. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Pedro Chirivella. Right, I think we'd better send it over to Alex Scott, because I understand, Alex, there's been a goal at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan.
Yeah, it's a goal for Sevilla. It's now 1-0 with 11 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Real Madrid get the throw in. Rodrigo. Nico Schlotterbeck. Dembele. And offside it is. Well, Real Madrid can score goals from all conceivable angles. Just look at the record to back that up.
Well, their attacking play has been brilliant. They're always looking to pass it forward. The wide players get good crosses into the box, and the forwards have taken their chances. These fans will be hoping for more of the same today.
And the keeper taking it cleanly. Well, something has changed in the game at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for...
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Playing it in. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. To confirm, Real Betis have scored in that game, and it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Tony Martinez. Interception to snuff out the danger. Jamal Musiala. Dembele on the ball. Maybe the ideal pass. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. Who can he pick out? So a corner kick conceded.
I think he meant that, didn't he?
Guridi. Blanco. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it was...
Oh, no, what a chance this is! Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Betis. Interested to get your thoughts on how this game might go for them.
Well, what a performance that was.
Still could be dangerous. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Moussa Diarra. Marash. And passing it well. Mbappe. That's a good looking ball. Decent idea. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Marash. Guridi. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Leao, opportunity. Rodrigo. Dembele on the ball. A good and fair challenge. Good conditions for the counter. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal.
Well, there you have it. Just not enough going forward from them today. They've lacked tempo, they've lacked a sense of urgency, and above all, a bit of quality. It's been very disappointing.
And struggling even to just get hold of the ball here. Oh, useful ball. Chance to finish. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Pedro Chirivella. Could cross it in here. Nice sequence this.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
The defender doing his job. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Taken short. Nice looking move this. Guridi. Blanco. And space to cross it. Oh, danger here. Good looking build-up as they try to reduce the arrears. Chirivella. And with that, the attack breaks down.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Bellingham. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Courtois. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Schlotterbeck. Now with Alexander-Arnold. And a throw-in forthcoming. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Alaves facing Sevilla. It's a neat move. And holds on to it confidently. And so into the final 5 minutes. Lovely weight. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Delivering it into the box. Well thumped clear. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Chance for Dembele. What a vital intervention. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Favouring the short one. Oh, disappointing end to that. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, as I keep saying, if you make forward runs and you look to pass the ball forward and have players who can dribble past defenders, you're always going to carry a threat. And that's what they're doing at the moment. Their forward play was scintillating.
Antes de nada, me gustaría darle las gracias por molestarse en responder estas preguntas. Gracias, de verdad.
Sea todo el mundo bienvenido. Las preguntas comenzarán en breve. Damos por terminada la rueda.
The countdown to the contest, and every reason to think these two teams will give us high drama. Both so capable of producing eye-catching football, and now the stage is theirs. It's Villarreal, they take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, it's a formation we don't see too often these days, and for good reason. It leaves the central midfield players totally outnumbered, and it doesn't provide enough protection to the fullbacks, but it's certainly brave.
Can he put it away? Well, sadly for him, chipping it over the top.
Well, that's a waste of a good opening. That's a really poor attempt.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Huge block.
That really was a wonderful piece of defending.
Gay. And he takes it away. Vinicius Junior. Well, Jamal Musiala is always a delight to watch, somebody who can take any game by the scruff of the neck. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does link everything up. If he plays well, so do the team.
Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Alaves. Interested to get your thoughts on how this game might go for them.
Well, that 2-0 victory at home was not as easy as the scoreline suggests. They were just better in both boxes. Today, I think we'll see them
Chance here. A strong hand on the ball. And putting paid to the danger.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, I'm hearing someone has found the net in the Getafe game. Let's get more details from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Getafe. It's now 1-0.
Jumping in. They're in a great position here. Oh, a really confident stop in a challenging situation. And showing good game awareness. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. For clarification, Getafe did net in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Oh, that's splendid play. Outrageously good defending. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Schlotterbeck. Rodrigo. Could be troublesome. Can he do it to take the lead? Can he deliver? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Played over, safely away. Interesting pass. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he creates this chance. That's so inventive, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And Brown in possession. It's with Sanchez. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Juan Foyt. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Brown. Gay. Excellent defending. Bellingham. And Valverde. Now opening things up. It did look on for them, but not to be. Honora. Gay. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Options in the centre. Now what can they do from here? And there's a quality defender in action.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
Gay. Well, let's see about the cross. Could still be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Rudiger. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Counter-attacking chance. Moleiro. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Neto. And Valverde. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
That's a good-looking pass. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. And into the last 20 minutes. Dembele. Will it happen for them? Oh, good strike! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. Now the counter-attack looks on. Gay. And options in the centre. How can they find the magic they need from this corner? And the short option preferred. Perez. Oh, what a save! Finally, activity for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, at least he's been tested now. It's a great stop.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Adeyemi. Plenty of support here. Trying to tee it up. Can he finish them off? Well, good hands there from the keeper. Molero. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. Gracias por su tiempo.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we're out of time. Thanks very much for attending. Sorry if you couldn't get a question in.
There's no escaping the controversy. Dropping a key player is never an easy thing to do, but the manager has made the call and is sticking to it. Will it work out for him today? So off and running here, the first half underway. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, 3-5-2 is a good system only if you have top-class wing-backs, because they have such a key role. They have to cover the whole length of the field, both with and without the ball.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, I'll always say it, but this 3-5-2 system is only effective if the wing-backs play well. If they can press high up the field and be an attacking threat, they should be a good side to watch today.
Oscar Dorley. Well, intriguingly, first time these two managers have gone head-to-head.
Yeah, but they'll know each other's tactics. It will certainly be an interesting game, I think.
Well, they keep passing away. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Sadilek. David Zima. Provod. Hashioka. Lucas Provod. Sadilek. And the pass deftly cut out. Distributing it well. Now to level it. It's still alive. Maybe dangerous here. And an opening. It's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, and Dembele gets that little bit of space in the box to finish it really well. That's a very good goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Zima. Sadilek. Dorley. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes.
Yeah, it's great if you enjoy possession football.
Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Incisive pass. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Well, I believe there's been a goal at Stamford Bridge. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. In it goes! And it's a very different story being written now. From trailing earlier to leading here.
Well, I don't think he did quite enough there. He got a touch on it, but in the end, he can't keep it out. He won't be happy with that.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, apologies to Alex. Sometimes when exciting things happen, we have to cut her off. We don't do it too often, of course. Just to confirm, Dortmund did score in that match. And their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Provod. Good-looking ball.
Yeah, really good vision there.
The cross is on. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oscar Dorley. Well, the attack petered out. Rodrigo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, the threat is there. Oh, nicely played. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And a fairly routine stop. The keeper was never in trouble. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, Jamal Musiala is an absolute magician. That is well known. What have you made of what he's put into the game up to this point?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in...
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Zima. Oscar Dorley. Provod. Dorley. David Zima. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Real Madrid and they take on Rayo Vallecano. Oscar Dorley. Interception to snuff out the danger. Federico Valverde. Musiala. Mo Salah. Intelligent threaded pass here. Really vital interception. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, it might be. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. It's a neat move.
Well, these Real fans know their team are on top at the moment, but they have to make the most of this really good spell.
Well, it was a chance to make their lead bigger.
Yeah, I would say it was half a chance, really.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Valverde. Oh, that's splendid play. Now Mo Salah. Will he play it in? Could be dangerous. And still they wait for the chance. This looks interesting. The keeper was there to make the catch. Lucas Provod. Hashioka. Zima. Hashioka. Daiki Hashioka. Oscar Dorley. Lucas Provod. Sadilek. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Oscar Dorley. Promising pass. And possession secured. Keeper's ball. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Dembele. He could pick out a teammate. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Sadilek. Oscar Dorley. Provod. Daiki Hashioka. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Sadilek. Oscar Dorley. Lucas Provod. Dorley. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yeah, good result today, and with 4 points from 6, they've put themselves in a decent position to move on. The next game will be key, though. It's vital they show the same verve as they did here.
Well, Jamal Musiala sets very high standards for himself, and suffice it to say, he lived up to those standards in this game.
Well, I enjoyed watching him today. His work rate, skill and movement were excellent, and he fully deserved to score that winning goal.
Just a quick couple of questions. No further questions. Thanks for your time.
instantes comenzarán las preguntas. Gracias por su paciencia. Eso es todo. Gracias por ver.
The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Jamal Musiala in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Here's how it looks for Rayo Vallecano.
Well, if they're going to play with the front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
Well, we really ought to give credit to Real Madrid because their defence has been second to none. Best record in the league.
Well, they've been so well organised defensively. They press the ball from the front, the midfield players work really hard, and the defence are so disciplined. They're just so hard to break down.
Pedro Diaz. Promising ball.
Oh, that's great awareness.
Easy to intercept. Kylian Mbappe. Nice weight on the pass. In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans. Utterly delighted.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Unai Lopez. Mumin. Abdul Mumin. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Danger building. Well, chasing the game, but now a corner. Over it comes. Musiala. Well, that one has promise. Well, the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed.
That was excellent defending.
A really good pass. Valverde. Just looking to keep the shape, it seems. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Abdul Mumin. Pedro Diaz. Mumin. Unai Lopez. Abdul Mumin. It's with Pedro Diaz. It's with Lopez. What can they do from here? Chance to shoot. Just couldn't get it through.
What a block that was.
Dembele. Dembele with the cross. And what a fantastic save! That header looked net-bound. Pedro Diaz. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Diaz. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. And a good-looking ball. Now opening things up. Neto. Plenty of support here. Jude Bellingham. And cleared away.
Well, that's the way to avert the danger. That was a great clearance.
Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Elche. Good patience. Is it going to be? And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Opportunity here. Genuine chance. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Two-nil now, and back underway. Unai Lopez. So half an hour remaining. Well, showing good vision. Unai Lopez. Could be threatening. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Well, there's nothing like a derby success to keep a manager on side with the fans.
Yeah, and they've done everything right here. The tactics have been absolutely excellent.
The cross is on. Can they set up a chance? It's a perfect challenge. Valverde. Oh, genuine chance. And a solid stop there. More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Rayo Vallecano facing Sevilla.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. That is a magnificent run. Good-looking move. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. And they will make the change now. Jude Bellingham. Really good challenge. Nice weight on the pass. A really good pass. Openda. Interesting pass. Dembele. He's blocked it. Not the most confident clearance.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Oh, danger here. Getting in there to intercept. Now a decent position. Well, they have the ball again.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, we spoke about their great defensive record, but today it was all about their front players. I thought they were excellent. Their ability to turn with the ball around the edge of the box was a real feature of their play. They were certainly good value for that win.
En primer lugar, querría agradecerle su tiempo para contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. So off and running here, the first half underway. Might be onto something with that ball. Will he play it in? An alert piece of defending. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, as you can see, they're going to play with the front two. And if you do that, it's vital that they work as a pair. They need to play close to each other and combine as much as possible.
Can he put it away? And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Good weight on that pass. Played into the centre. Oh, really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. Valverde. Right, I'm hearing in my ear things have changed in the Alaves game. Let's get the info from Alex.
It's a goal for Mallorca. They've scored the opener here with 8 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. But he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Sola. Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I have to say, every time he has a chance to score, I expect him to take it. He's just a brilliant finisher.
Alexander-Arnold. It's with Vinicius Junior. Nico Schlotterbeck. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Alex Sola. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Well, he successfully got past him. Oh, great vision. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Musiala. Mbappe. Might it be Mbappe? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Sola. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Teammates available. Dembele. Dembele! Options in the middle. Well, the threat could be there. And it's still on. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. This looks interesting. Mbappe. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So back underway here into the second half. Reyes. Alex Sola. Good looking move. Could be threatening. Can he find the right pass? Oh, it looked really promising for them. Well, a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Elche facing Sevilla. Could cross it in here. Well, they keep the ball moving. And this to level it. That is tackling of the highest order. Time for a change then. Rafael Leao. Now with Bellingham. EA TV is the home of live football, and this is a game we're certainly looking forward to even now. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
It's not a bad ball. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Alex Sola. Promising as they look to level it. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Released it nicely. He could pick out a teammate. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Genuine chance. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Salah. Oh, yes, what a pass. Well cleared away. Valverde. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Oh, how did he not put it away?
That's a top-class bit of defending there.
Sola. The emphasis very much on attack. Andre Silva. Can they fashion a chance? But then the one that goes astray. Could be a chance to break. Real chance. With time running out, a corner to Real Madrid. Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Now sending it in. What a vital intervention. Well, they lost custody of it. Mo Salah and Valverde, and level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. So the final whistle and a story of parity. They couldn't be separated, these two teams. From the Real Madrid point of view, what did you think of it?
Obviously not the best result from their point of view, because on paper they were favourites for the 3 points today. But there's no easy game in this league, and they just have to switch their focus to the next match now.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, he was their best player today, and it was no surprise that he got the equaliser. It was a really good finish.
Me gustaría darle las gracias por prestarse hoy a responder estas preguntas. De nuevo, gracias por su tiempo.